boy John is just the same. I'm sick of their city games. I crave a real wild man. I'm strung out on John.
Hey guys, what is up? Welcome to my channel, welcome back to my channel. Today's story time is going to be about the time I got, or almost got expelled from school. So back in my 4th through 6th grade year, I struggled with being bullied about my sexuality. I hung around a lot of females and found it easier to relate and click with females. Coming with hanging around a lot of females, you get the reputation that you're homosexual. Is worsening within 4th through 6th grade. So I got in a lot of fights. Like, I wouldn't call fights, but like mostly altercations that was like so extra in because I was not a fighter and I was not violent. So I felt like I had to protect myself consistently, because around that time, like, being a bad kid meant that people didn't mess with you, but that still didn't stop the bullying. And through the time, I was struggling with whether I should question myself, like, am I confident at all? And so when I hung around a bunch of group of, I still do this till this day, when I'm around a bunch of group of people and it's not my close group of friends, like it's their friends and other people's friends and their friends, I shut out and like I trying to like figure it out, like if I can be myself or not, because I'm a big character. I'm so animated with my personality, and when I'm around like a large group of people, like my little circle of friends know that I'm animated and they know my personality. Like, I'm that friend that you have to tell before you go out on an outing to behave yourself and calm down and chill out. I hold back a lot on myself, and I beat myself up a lot for it, but I became more confident now than like 10, 11 years old. So from 6th grade to my 9th grade year, I was homeschooled. Actually, I went to a private school, but it was like, that was hard because then that really affected how I react around individuals today. That because being bullied back then was an even tougher time, because back then bullying wasn't as serious as it is now. People are killing themselves more now from bullying, and so there's more awareness of it. Back then it was like,
Well, you're a boy. Oh, you're a boy.
and you're supposed to.
Be this type of strong person.
So I was then being bad and acting out in school. You know, like standing up to those that picked on me. So me as a younger me was so messed up with being comfortable with myself and around others, that I was just like a ball of anger. Till this day, when I see those people that did bully me in the past, I don't speak to them and I don't talk to anybody they're affiliated with. It's hurting me because it's like something that you forgive but don't forget. Like, even if it's years later and they changed, which I hope they have, it's still, y'all really messed up my childhood. We moved, and there was like trouble that followed, and I ended up going to juvie, and it was, I stayed to myself. So much like happened in there that made me more confident in myself and like made me more comfortable in my own skin. And I was bullied in there too because I had such a feminine personality. And me personally, I never much cared for who somebody else got with. It wasn't my business. I don't understand why, if you thought somebody was gay or lesbian or whatever, why would you pick on them for it? Why would you tease them about it? I've been in therapy since I was 10, or maybe younger than that. But I had therapists around me that I could talk to and tell these issues to. But later on in that time, they got to, as I opened up myself, my personality more, they got to understand me and they got to actually know me. The bullying stopped and I became more confident, and that's actually where I found my interest in music. And that's when I found confident to sing in front of other people. They hosted a series of talent shows that I would sign up for. And the one therapist that I had, I loved her. She was so charismatic and she was a big character too. So she pushed me to be the best that I could be within that place. Fast forwarding to 2017, I'm confident in myself to where I am opening up my horizon. I used to get told that as I went back to school, public school, people thought that I was a douche because I seemed too confident in myself. That was a wall that I had up. I wouldn't let people in that I couldn't trust. That also affects me nowadays, where I'm stone cold to a point to where I don't accept other people's emotions, and that I I just don't click with emotions, that it made me numb from my past experiences. And I have some friends now that are working with me on that, and to express emotions and to also accept it from others.